I rise in strong opposition to H.R. 1723, the so-called Tribal Labor Sovereignty Act, because this bill claims to support the rights of indigenous people, but in reality, it's just another Republican giveaway to wealthy bosses at the expense of workers. All people, regardless of where they work or who they work for, deserve the right to form a union and to collectively bargain with their employers for better wages and benefits. And while I respect the need for tribal self-governance, this bill takes the wrong approach. Instead of working to expand the rights of workers at tribal businesses, my colleagues on the other side of the aisle decided to attack their right to form a union. Thousands of workers risked their lives, and many died, in the struggle to achieve federal recognition of labor unions and to protect their fellow workers from the inhumane working conditions of the early 20th century. This misguided legislation would take that right from hundreds of thousands of workers. Of all of the federal laws that apply to tribal businesses, Republicans in this committee are focused on the National Labor Relations Act. The question we need to ask ourselves is why? Why are we taking rights from employees of tribal enterprises at a time when over 1/5 of working-age American Indians live in poverty? And why are we taking legal recourse away from employees of tribal enterprises who are sexually assaulted at work? And why do Republicans on this committee believe that the best way to liberate tribes is to crush workers? And I think I know why. Because this bill is part of a broader Republican agenda, an agenda that tips the scales in favor of bosses and disregards the well-being of all working-class people, including working-class American Indians. This piece of legislation has nothing to do with tribal sovereignty. It exploits the condition of American Indians to justify its anti-worker agenda. And I'm not going to have anything to do with that. Mr. Chair, I do want to enter into the record letters from the AFL-CIO, United Auto Workers, and Steel Workers. We can enter that into the record, sir?
Without objection.
Thank you.
Hearing none, they'll be entered.
Thank you, thank you. And so I just want to urge all of my colleagues to oppose this cruel bill. And Mr. Chairman, I yield back.